Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video it will be for week 4 of auditions for Britain's Got Talent. I will leave a link down below to week 3 of auditions for Britain's Got Talent. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So at the start we see David with this like puppet Simon, and the girls were doing some running. Ant and Dec were on this pedalo. Then Simon had his car, he turned up, he left David. The first act was called the Urban Turtles, aged 26 to 28. They were dancers. They got through 0 buzzes and 4 yeses. We then had Chineke or something with an exclamation mark, Junior Orchestra, 11 to 22. There was no conductor in there. It was amazing how they played without one. They got through 0 buzzes and 4 yeses. Next were Honey and Sammy, 14 and 43. She was 43 today, Sammy was. And sadly, she was diagnosed with cancer at one point. Simon asked them to come back and choose a different song. They were singing as well. Instead, after that, we had Birds of Paradise, 47, who was an artist with birds as well. They were making them sing. That person got through 2 buzzes from Amanda and Alicia. Got 3 yeses and 1 no from Amanda. Alicia said she didn't like it, but for the kids, yes. The buzzers sounded different at that point as well. I don't know. So they eventually came back, Honey and Sammy. After that, it only took them 15 minutes to learn the song. They were doing Freya Riding's Lost Without You. Amanda after hit the gold buzzer, so Alicia just has hers left. After the break there was this like Star Wars you know how at the start of Star Wars films, you know, you have the rolling credits, whatever, with the yellow writing. It was that sort of thing. We had Audrey and Anthony, 61 and 37. We only heard Audrey at the start because she was dressed as Princess Leia. Anthony came on later. Audrey's from Buckinghamshire. She's a retired and was a former GP. They were dancing. They didn't get through. They got 2 buzzes from Alicia and Simon, 3 no's and 1 yes from David. Next we see Catherine and Joe O'Malley, who've been on this is the 3rd time they've been on as Beauty and the Beast. Frozen, I think it was last year. I'm not too sure exactly. And then this time it's The Little Mermaid, 36 and 59, singing and dancing. She was singing and he was dancing. They got through 1 buzz from Simon and 3 yeses and 1 no from Simon. Amanda thought it was a lobster, not a crab, but it did look a bit like a lobster. Next we had Ezekiel and Carl, 20 and 23 from the Philippines. They flew all the way over to the UK, which is absolutely amazing. They were dancers. They got through 0 buzzes and 4 yeses. Next we had Richard Essen, I think, aka Magical Bones from Peckham. He's 37, a street magician. He's been doing magic since he was 10. His girlfriend's from Canada. He has a 2.5-year-old son. His dream is to go to Vegas, and he's like got this. He says he's got, you know, original stuff really. He got through 0 buzzes and 4 yeses. Street magician. Next, during the break, we saw the M&S food range. They decided to go for the burgers, full-on flavour, beef burger. It was that went the winner. It was then Black and White, and the next act was Nora Barton, 96, and then her daughter Pam, who was playing the piano. She was retired and doing singing. She got through 0 buzzes and 4 yeses. And then the final act was SOS from the Kids, a choir, 4 to 16. They got through 0 buzzes and 4 yeses. They were talking about like climate change and all this stuff. Absolutely amazing it was. On the unseen bits part, David still had the puppet on at one point. Next, the first act of the unseen was Joseph Shepherd, but before he went on, he was dancing with Anthony Dec. He's from Dudley. He was 10. He was singing and a schoolboy. The judges thought, oh, he's going to do this sweet song, but then he said, oh, I need to get something. He then got a jacket. He changed his t-shirt and he got this electric guitar, and he was like rocking it. It was amazing, and how he was playing the guitar like that at 10 years old is absolutely amazing. Next was Nick Dixon from Cumbria, 38 years old. He's a comedian. He's been doing it for 9 years. He got through 0 buzzers and 4 yeses. Then the last act was Art Official. They had like these Max on 29 and 32. They were visual art DJs. And then at the end, after Alicia came up and had a go, they got through 0 buzzers and 4 yeses. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.